I'm here at the University of Alabama in Huntsville, and I'm waiting for a bus down to Montgomery. We're gonna get bussed in as protesters. Unfortunately, I have a flight to catch, so I can't actually follow the bus all the way. But I'm here at what I've been told is the rendezvous point for the bus train that is picking up protesters from all around North Alabama and carrying them to Montgomery for a coordinated outside influenced protest. We hear a lot about busing protesters in. It's viewed as something of a conspiracy theory. I remember on January 6th there were a lot of big controversies about whether the Democrats were trying to bus in Antifa members, to cause disruptions. And obviously that's not exactly what happened. We didn't need anyone bussed in to cause disruptions. But anyways, it does happen in real life, because here we are. And any minute the bus could be pulling up. We'll see what goes down. More people have started showing up. I shook hands with the guy who's responsible for getting some drone footage of the buses as they come in. I guess he's going to make some kind of video to show, how many people showed up. And there are 3 or 4 cars behind me who are clearly associated with it. The demographic appears to be mostly older to middle-aged people. I think there are probably about 3 women or so. The organizer, or rather the facilitator who I spoke to, he's a black man, about middle-aged. But so far a couple more people are showing up. Bus should be here within about 10 to 15 minutes. A couple more are slowly rolling up as time goes on. I think there's about 4 or 5 cars now. Drone operator there in the foreground. Someone taking water cases out of the back of their car in the very background there.
And there's 3 buses, which is good. The 3rd one is not full. So, yeah.
Where are they coming from to get here?
I do not know that. Not sure. Because I don't think it's well, I know it's not a company that we use Trailways for, and I know it's not them, so I don't know where they're coming from.
Is this the farthest stop they're doing on their way down, or are there people coming from even farther away?
So everybody that's going on these 3 buses are from Huntsville. There's another bus that's going to Decatur and leaving from there. But
I'm being told the buses are going to get here in about 30 minutes now. They're running a little bit behind. The buses are stopping in multiple cities on their way to Huntsville and then beyond Huntsville down to Montgomery. They said there's an additional bus that's going to be coming in from Decatur. What they've told me is that there are 3 buses that are going to be pulling up here today to pick up protesters. And right about now there's, I think, just shy of 10. They're starting to pull up in a good number, though. They've got a lot of water and snacks in the back of that big SUV, and the guy is about to get some drone footage, and he was the one who was coordinating with the lady named Iris in the pink suit, who told him that the buses would be getting here around 8:30.
Hold on, let me check Google Maps.
are y'all going to Montgomery?
Is it John Wright? I see the sign.
Then you're in the right spot.
Right.
You may have noticed that sign in the background that said UWoC, or UWoC. That stands for United Women of Color. It's an organization that's a chapter here in Huntsville. It's clear that they have some part in organizing it. In fact, Iris is a part of that organization. She's a local leader. But it's not obvious that they are entirely responsible for funding the entire busing operation. Where do we get these buses from anyway?
So there's a company out of Birmingham that provided the buses.
Like a donation or something?
I have no earthly idea. No idea.
But we've used them before, haven't we? I've heard of other people saying we do this.
Really? So I was called yesterday to just capture footage of the buses coming in. I didn't even know there was this bus ride to Montgomery. I had no clue.
I found out last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. I am the one, Patricia Adams, been sending you all them weird messages. Good morning. How you doing? Thank you all for being here. I'm going to try to track down the bus. Hey. How you doing? Patricia, nice to meet you.
I've got the list and everything.
That list she just referenced is a registry of every person who is going to be on the bus. They have 3 buses, as was said earlier, and each bus has a bus leader who has a list, and the list names everyone who's supposed to be getting on that bus. They check everyone's IDs to make sure no one is getting on the bus who's not supposed to be there.
Irish, you have the list.
Yes. This is the one with all the and the reserved, so we can put that, and then this just in case. But and then bus 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Can I see the captains for bus 2 and 3? Captain for bus 2 and 3.
Right now, she's pulling the leaders of each bus aside to give them a little scheduling update as to when the buses are going to show up to pick everyone up, and then when they'll make it to Montgomery. Now, at this point, I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye someone who I recognize from many previous events and who pretty clearly recognizes me by the way he's looking at me. And he goes over to Iris, the lady in the pink suit, and subtly communicates something to her. And so it's at this point I know that Iris recognizes me and knows that I don't exactly belong there.
What about you? Where are you from?
Huntsville.
Yeah. You go to UWoC?
I did. Graduated.
Okay.
You run the bus today?
I've been a regular attendant.
Cool.
Since No Kings.
What's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler. Hi. I'm Iris.
Now at this point I really did need to head out because I did have a flight to catch, so unfortunately I could not stay even a moment longer. But I did do some research online and found this social media post where they're showing a video of everyone deboarding the bus. And if you look very closely, particularly in the second clip when people are coming out of the bus a little slower, you can actually see a few people that you may even recognize from the video in the parking lot. And, you know, not a whole lot super deeply nefarious was going on with these people as far as I can tell. They're not exactly toppling statues or throwing Molotov cocktails. But what this does show is that there is a very well-funded, highly coordinated effort to simulate local voter engagement that really is corporately funded. And it's not exactly clear which set of for-profits or not-for-profits are behind it. But there's a wide variety of them who have their fingerprints on it. And if you look at some of the videos of what they were doing down there, they're all coming in large numbers. They're speaking at the State House and various meetings, and they're trying to give the impression of a huge grassroots uprising. But that is only made possible by this kind of dark money operation. So it's very much not a conspiracy theory. This is happening in Huntsville, and it's important to be aware that there are people moving in the dark with a lot of money who are making this kind of thing happen, and it's very well coordinated. We are in a deeply conservative part of the country, but we have some very, very powerful foes. Now, if you're interested in helping the public pen with this or any other investigation, please reach out because we can always use the help in bringing this kind of thing to light.